Health inspectors are out with a new list of restaurants they are telling to clean up their kitchens.
Here's Jason Berry with tonight's all-new Dirty Dining report.
No hot water in the restroom, bug spray in the kitchen. That's just a taste of the violations health inspectors uncovered at Valley restaurants this week.
The Porch Gilbert on Gilbert Road off Vaughn Road in Gilbert. 3 major health code violations. A hot water faucet in the men's restroom is missing. Chemical spray bottles not labeled. Sour cream-based sauces not kept at the proper temperature. Taqueria Obregon at 34th Street and McDowell Road in Phoenix. 5 violations. No certified food manager on duty. No paper towels at a hand wash sink. Onions and chilies not kept hot enough. Cheese and raw pork not kept cold enough. Cooked menudo not date marked. Ecstasy at Shea and Scottsdale Road in Scottsdale. 5 violations. An employee handled dirty plates, then cleaned pans without washing his hands. Raw turkey stored above raw ground pork. Cooked sausage and ham out of temperature. Tuna salad kept past its discard date. Cooked barbacoa not cooling properly. Papa Loco's Fusion Grill on Apache Boulevard off Terrence Road in Tempe. 5 violations. A bottle of bug spray in the kitchen. White organic material on cooked beans. Raw chicken stored above pans of cooked hot dogs. A can opener with caked food debris on a blade. And Windex cleaner above onions and potatoes. And the place with the most health code violations? Boca Taqueria on Greenfield Road off Brown Road in Mesa. 6 major violations. Boca Taqueria had
A worker not washing his hands properly. A front hand sink blocked by laundry baskets. Chicken marinade not held to the proper temperature. Red and green salsas not kept cold enough. Cooked salmon not kept hot enough. And corn tamales kept past their discard date. The restaurant is now on notice to clean up or could face legal action. Jason Berry for Arizona's Family.
All right, now time for the good news. Spots with perfect health inspection scores. We start off with El Ranchero Mexican Grill. That is on Chandler Boulevard and 54th Street in Chandler. Panera Bread on Scottsdale Road and Doubletree Ranch in Scottsdale. Tris Cafe at Tatum and Deer Valley in Phoenix.
A couple more to tell you about: the Chick-fil-A at 59th Avenue and Thunderbird in Glendale, Mod Pizza on Indian School and Jackrabbit in Buckeye, and the Little Dragon Chinese Restaurant on Thomas and 43rd Avenue in Phoenix.